Let's do a little application of absolute relative change here with home sale prices. Now, when you're given a bar graph as you are here, you're going to do a little bit of estimating. So when we're looking at this, we're going to estimate and interpret the absolute change from 05 to 09. Now, if I look at 05, I'm going to say that that's roughly 116. In 09, I'm going to guess that to be 110, right? You can estimate differently, but that's what I'm using here. So absolute change is new minus old. So from 05 is old, 2009 would be new. So I start with 2009, 110, and I subtract old, which is 116, gives me a negative 6,000, right? Because this says in thousands. So interpreting that, it means the median home sale prices decreased, right? Because we have a negative sign, $6,000 from 05 to 09. And there you go. The negative or positive tells you increase or decrease. Now let's find the relative change from 05 to 09. Again, we're using 116 and 110. So now we're going to do new minus old divided by old. So new minus old divided by old. I get my negative 6. You'll notice the absolute change is the numerator divided by 116. So this gives me roughly 0.05, which is a negative 5%. So the home sale prices decreased 5% from 05 to 09. Hopefully you're listening and not just watching what I'm writing, because the writing is not going to give you everything you need, because it's a lot of words and I don't have much space. Now let's go from 09 to 12. Now we've already said 09 is 110. 2012 is up here. We're going to call that 118 for this purpose. So old, new. Relative change is new minus old divided by old. So 2012 is new, 118. Old is 110 divided by 110. So that gives me 8 over 110. Rounds to approximately 0.07, which is a 7% increase. It's increased because it's a positive number. So home sale prices increased 7% from 09 to 2012. According to the Indiana Association of Realtors, at $118,000 last year, the state's median sale prices for existing home was 4% higher than in 2011. Does the graph look like a 4% increase from 11 to 12? Okay, now I think it looks like 2012 is 3 equal chunks and 2011 is 2. Now if I just go by chunks, right, this is new and this is old. So new minus old divided by old would be 3 minus 2 divided by 2. Right, these are chunks. That's these numbers up here. That's a 50% increase. So I keep hitting buttons here. I say no, it looks like it's a 50% increase with my math based off of equal chunks in this problem. So no, I don't think it looks right, but it is what it is. So they say, well, go ahead and find it. Okay, well, remember that we said this was 118 earlier, and I'm going to say this is probably about 112. I'm estimating. So 118 minus 112 divided by 112. That gives me 6 over 112, which is approximately 5%. We all know that I estimated there. So is 5% close to 4? Yeah, especially when you're estimating. So the reason that it actually is roughly about 4%, it doesn't look like it, look at where this graph starts. This graph starts at $104,000. They're saying you can't even buy a house. No, that's not what they mean. That means if we had started at 0, all of these bars would have looked really close together. So by starting at 104,000, there's a bigger difference in each bar. And so in order to be able to really see a manageable difference or meaningful difference, they needed to start at 104,000. So that's why it looks like a 50% increase when in actuality it's closer to 4 or 5.